Welcome to another Farm Credit preseason coaches interview, this time with Brent Wright, the head volleyball coach of the Weskan Lady Coyotes, right along the Kansas-Colorado border. And, Coach, what do you expect this year from your team? A new coach, new team?
Well, we've lost a couple seniors last year, so we're pretty experienced, but we expect good things. That's tradition, and that's where we want to keep going.
All righty, folks. If you want to know more about the Lady Weskan volleyball team, you can go to openspacessports.com and learn about the Coyotes. Well, Coach, let's talk about your team and talk about you a little bit. You talked about tradition in the very opening statement there. You were a part of that tradition back in the 90s, and Weskan's always had good volleyball, good basketball, a lot of good athletes here. And having been a part of that, does that drive you to continue that a little bit?
Absolutely. I know how it feels. I know what memories I have of it, so I want that for my girls. So we're working hard, really pushing a competitive edge, competitive drive in them.
Is this your first coaching opportunity, however?
Nope. I've coached some high school and some junior high in the past. I've been the junior high coach last 2 years here, so I'm familiar with the sophomores and freshmen coming in.
Yeah, and let's talk about your team a little bit. When you talk about leadership, and you know about the importance of leadership, obviously, who would you lean on for the leadership of your team this year?
Well, Kelsey's our senior. We do have a foreign exchange student who will also be a senior, but that's going to fall on Kelsey's shoulders. We've sat down and talked with her of our expectations, and she's ready to lead.
When you talk about tournaments, I know that you're going to open up the season. You go to probably 2 or 3 tournaments, including the conference tournament, and then I think you said Dighton and the Gove County Classic. Do those tournaments kind of give you a gauge of how your team will perform near the postseason when it gets into tournament play or not?
Oh, yeah. I think of course, we're going to see teams that we'll probably see in the postseason, especially sub-state. So, you know, it's going to give us an idea of who we're up against, and just the tournament play in itself, I think, is a really good experience for us to get several games in a day.
One of those competitors for you is not in your league anymore, but used to be, and is a neighbor to the east, your old county foe, Wallace County. What's that rivalry like, and maybe even touch on a little bit when you participated in it?
Well, there's always been a strong, friendly rivalry with Sharon Springs. We saw them a little bit this summer, and they pushed us. Of course, Sharon and Weskan are always going to push each other, no matter what caliber of team you have. It's just part of the rivalry. So. And
then when the games are over, then everybody's friends.
Yeah.
I guess.
We hope.
You hope anyway. At least at the fair, maybe.
Yeah, at the fair.
At the fair. What about passing the ball, setting the ball, hitting the ball? Where do you think your strengths lie?
Well, we can hit with anybody. We've got 3 6-footers or almost 6-footers, and we've got Shaylin Compton and Robin C., who both play 6 foot tall. And we're going to replace our setter from last year, and we're working on that. We've got a couple girls that are going to step in and probably do a very good job. We're going to push passing, because if we can't pass, it doesn't matter how well we do the other 2 things anyway.
Now, when I think about the WKLL and think about the volleyball of this conference, I'm, of course, thinking about you, and I'm thinking about Wheatland Grinnell, and then you take a look at also Golden Plains, and you got Tri-Plains Brewster, just to name 5 out of your conference right now, and the teams further to the east, you can't forget about them, obviously. Who do you think's got an inside track of winning your league tournament?
Us.
There you go.
That's our goal. That's one of our goals for the season. And, of course, we know Wheatland Grinnell is going to push us. They've got a good program established over there. And we're also going to probably be pushed by Golden Plains. I think they pushed us at sub-state last year.
Well, listen, good luck to you. It's good to see you on the sidelines, Brent. And Open Spaces Sports will be glad to cover you throughout the fall.
All right, looking forward to it.
All right, folks, another interview here with the preseason coach, Brent Wright from Weskan High School, here on openspacessports.com.